Hi, I'm Shelby. I've been at Capital for the past 8 years. I'm a heavy equipment operator. I work in the asphalt division. Today we are doing an inspection on the 550 dually trucks that we have here at Capital. We're taking a general look at the body, making sure that we see nothing right off the bat. We're going to locate the hood lat. We're going to pop the hood. If I can reach it, I can't reach it. Grab the engine oil dipstick, pull it out. This is gonna be fun. Grab our rag out of our pocket, our truck, our lunch pail. We are going to wipe it off, reinsert it. And you're going to pull it back out. You're going to look at the little hash marks on the end of the engine oil dipstick, make sure that it's adequate and it's full, and put it back in. If you need a step stool, you can get a step stool. You're going to also check and make sure that your coolant reservoir is at its max fill line. Brake fluid in the back, it has a max fill line as well. Your power steering is in the front on both sides. It has the max and the minimum fill lines. Your windshield washer fluid is full so that it's ready to be used. Cap is locked and secured. Both batteries are connected and safe, as well as the battery that is on this side. Connections are good. Any general cracks, any debris in here that could cause your engine any problems, you're going to take a look underneath the front of the truck, see if you see anything dripping or leaking from it. Take a look at the front end of your truck, look at your rad panels, make sure they're all in place and there's nothing puncturing them or blocking them from doing their job. The license plate, make sure that it's secure and make sure that it has the proper date and tag on it. So now you're going to do your light check as well. Going to reach in, you're going to turn the truck on, you're going to flick your left turn signal down, look in your gauge, make sure that is actuated. Going to come around to the front, going to make sure your signal light works, as well as looking in the hood, making sure you don't hear any suspicious rattling. Make sure your flex pipes on your exhaust and your turbos are together. You don't hear any other noises or see anything that could cause any issues to your truck. You are going to put your hood down, make sure that it's locked securely into place, and to check your CVOR sticker, make sure that that is up to date and has its QR code as well. You're going to check your tire. You're going to check your wall of your tire. Make sure that there's no splices, chunks out of it. Make sure the face of your tire has tread on it. There's no wires showing. You're going to look at the frame, your shocks, the springs, all of your leaf springs as well. Make sure there's no issues with them, whether it be cracks or damages to them. You're going to check your rim, make sure there's no cracks in it as well. Check all of your lug nuts, make sure that they're all snug and tight and that you don't see any wear marks, shiny metal marks around any of the washers to show that those nuts are loosening off. You're going to locate your valve stem. On the smaller trucks, they have valve stem caps. Make sure that those are on, make sure it's not loose and it doesn't wiggle around so that you're able to get adequate air pressure. You're going to pull out your hammer. You are going to consistently hit it on the same spot. Make sure that it has air in it and that it bounces back so you know you're not losing tire pressure as you drive down the road, which will cause a flat. You are then going to look, make sure your side step is in place and is not falling off. You're going to look at your truck box, make sure that your latch is latched in place, make sure that everything is secure before you drive down the road. If you see any other caps on the truck, make sure that they are tightened into place. You're going to make sure any bottoms that you have are all secure. Any latches need to be locked. That your mud flap is held on securely. Your frame looks good. Your leaf springs look good. Check the face of your tire. Make sure that it's got nice treads on it. No wires are sticking out of both tires. Look at the face wall of the tires. Make sure there's no cuts or abrasions on it. Your inner rims, look at them and make sure there's no cracks in them either. Check all the lug nuts. Make sure there's no wear marks around them to indicate that they're loosening off. Locate your valve stem. Your valve stem fill up. Make sure that's clear of debris and able to get air into it. You're going to grab your hammer again and you're going to tap it on both tires. Make sure that they feel roughly the same tire pressure. Again, it's not you're checking the tire pressure as a gauge because you need the actual gauge for that. You're just checking to make sure that they both feel the same and have the same bounce to it so that one's not more inflated or deflated than the other one. You're going to come around to the back You're gonna check this mud flap. You're gonna poke your head in. You're gonna check the inner rim of your tire in between your duals to make sure there's no rock or debris in there that can cause your inner rim tire to have any damage done to it. You're gonna continue on, have a look. Your fuel cap is tightened on. Check your locks, make sure that's secure. Your pin's in place. Check and see if your back signal light is working. Make sure your chains are attached. You're going to check what they call coupling devices on Schedule 1. Those are your hitches. Make sure that if it has a pin lock for it, that there's a pin in there that locks it shut. Check your D-rings. Make sure that all of your electrical connections and brake connections are clear from debris and the flaps close and work. Your license plate is good. Your frame and your bumper are good. You're gonna work around, make sure everything else is closed. You're gonna check more locks, latches, make sure they're into place. Nothing can be opened. You're going to look at the mud flap, make sure that that's in place. You're going to come over, stand to the side, look at your exhaust, assess it and make sure that there's no holes in it, leaks in it, it's not hanging on the ground. And take a look at your exhaust system, make sure you don't see any leaks or bolts missing or anything hanging on the ground that could cause an exhaust leak. You're going to look at your frame, make sure there's no cracks in it. If you have a load on, it is secure in the back of the truck, chained down properly. All of your D-rings work as well. If you need to use your tarp comes down and is adequate and will stay there to cover and secure your load. You're gonna open the passenger side door. In different trucks located in multiple different areas is your registration. So you're going to make sure that you have everything up to date as far as your vehicle permit, your insurance, your CVOR paperwork, and your annual inspection and safety standard certification. You are then going to locate the emergency response items in the truck. There's a fire extinguisher that is located behind the seat or mounted somewhere in the cab. You need to check and make sure that the arrow is in the green, that it has a proper inspection tag on it and has been inspected, as well as the road flares. Every truck should have them in it, and it's not just an empty box. If you have a passenger, you should do a inspection on their seatbelt as well. Make sure that there's no frays or cuts in it, that it retracts properly, that the buckle clicks in and clicks out. You're going to look at your window as well, make sure that it rolls up and down. Or if you're lucky enough to have automatic windows, you don't have to crank it, but make sure that they work as well. Then you're going to flick your high beams on, see that it's indicated in the dash. You're going to have a look and make sure that your high beams are activated. So you're going to enter the cab. You're going to turn your steering wheel to make sure that it does move freely. Check your defrost. So on button, off button. Put it on defrost in the front. Make sure that it works in either setting, which you can hear and you can feel. Then you're going to check your brakes. The parking brake is your pedal on the floor. You're going to push that down until it clicks. You're going to put the vehicle into drive, and you're going to put your foot on the gas a little bit to see if your truck moves or your parking brake holds. Put it back into park. You're going to release, brake, check the horn, make sure your horn works. You're going to make sure that your rear view mirror works. If applicable in your truck, make sure that there's no cracks in it and you can see out of it. Take a general look at your windshield. Make sure there's no cracks in it either. You're going to turn on your windshield wipers, make sure they function. Hit your windshield washer button. Make sure that you have fluid in it and make sure that it works as well. And you've got a clear driving view. You're going to pull your door closer or mirror to be shut. You're going to roll your window down. Take a look at your mirror. Make sure there's no cuts or cracks in that. Make sure that it's mounted firmly to the cab of your truck. And roll your window back up. Make sure there's no cracks in it either. You're going to pull your seatbelt across you and just have a look at it. Make sure that there's no cuts or frays in it. Make sure that it clicks in, tightens up, and retracts to keep you safe. Make sure that the button unclicks and it is able to retract. While you're in the cab as well, make sure your seat is locked into place. Make sure that it moves freely and clicks back into place. The trucks come equipped, the smaller trucks come equipped with auxiliary switches. Some of them are labeled depending on which truck you drive. You have to be able to check your strobe lights outside. So auxiliary 1 for this style of F550s auxiliary 1 for your strobe lights. Once you've activated the auxiliary switch for your strobe or work light beacons, you're going to come outside of your cab. You're going to take a look and make sure that you see them flashing, that all your marker lights work as well around the truck. Your back ones too. All your marker lights along the side of the box. You are going to pull out your stick, your snow brush, whichever you call it, a tire depressor. You can buy them at different stores or facilities. You're just going to engage your brakes against your seat. You are going to come around to the back side of the truck. You're going to make sure that your brake lights are activated. You will have in your Schedule 1 a list of major and minor defects, or minor and major defects, whichever you decide to choose. And it lists on which part over on your left-hand side, column 1, on what you're checking, and what in column 2 and 3 is minor or a major defect. All minor or major defects need to be listed on your inspection daily log for your minor and your majors. When this gets put in at the either start of your shift or end of your shift, Dawn and Wendy, the mechanics, the supervisor, will see this, and then from there they will make corrections for it and make sure that it gets updated or fixed so that there's no further issues. So this has been an inspection on Capital's F550. Thank you very much.